about to hand over a title deed to Pastor Angie Murenga. We've always known her as Pastor Angie before she was a pastor. She's actually our very first buyer for Imbuko III. From 5 years ago, dude.
Sweet.
So she prepaid before we had gotten approvals for subdivision. That process ended up taking us a full 5 years to get change of use approvals and so on. And she was so patient through it all. Dream customer.
Nice.
And so today we get the sublime pleasure of handing over her 2 title deeds to her and Althea.
Nice. Her daughter.
Her daughter, who was a youngin when they started 5 years ago.
Whoa.
Her daughter is a wife and all grown, and the family has grown. I mean, we are blessed to have customers like Pastor Angie. It's a privilege, so I'm super excited to hand these over to her.
And make it clear, it's not just the title, it's the title
yes,
and the
completion pack,
yes.
the registry index map, certified copy of the mutation form. Always make sure if you're buying land from someone, they give you all those documents. No negotiation. Otherwise, your title deed is incomplete or meaningless even. So that's what we're about to hand over. Her completion pack, and the reason she's getting flowers and chocolates is specifically because she's our longest, most patient customer, first customer, paid customer for Imbuko III. 5 years later.
Sweet.
And she's waited and allowed us the opportunity to do it right, to do it clean.
Yep.
Sometimes the delays mean clean. I
like that.
Quick doesn't always mean clean. And we are grateful for customers like Pastor Angie who allow us that space to do what we love to do, honor their trust, and do it right. So yeah, doing it.
Okay, did you do this? What? What's happening?
Tons of money. Good things I want.
Can you see my mouth? Like, is something wrong?
Something is right.
Something's right. Finally.
You guys set me up.
Set you up proper. How are you?
I don't know if I'm okay. Wow,
Pleasure to see you.
So, before you start wondering what this is all about, we are so excited to finally deliver your title deeds to Imbuko that you waited a full 5 years for.
wow.
Please receive. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to honor your trust. I know this is the first piece of land you've ever bought. Which for us in the office, that's like sacred stuff. And thank you for allowing us the time, you and Althea,
Yes.
to allow us to do it right.
There's a reason
And this is for you.
Thank you so much.
You know you're
Oh
the
my
first. You're the
goodness.
first customer. who
But
ever-
come in, you're also part of this. Okay.
You are our longest suffering customer.
So no, not suffering. You made it right. I was never gonna buy land ever.
Really?
Ever.
Why?
Because I didn't want to go through that process. I didn't want to curse anyone. I didn't want to go to jail. Because I was you know how people pay people at money, your life savings, then they disappear with it. So I had promised myself I will never buy land. It's okay. It's either given to me, but I'm never gonna buy it. And then Solo, I had met him a while. I'd met him a few times. Then he was selling land, so I knew him.
You can trust.
I can trust him.
And you can find.
And I can find him. And I can go to his shags. I can go to his parents and say, let me tell you, your son has messed me up. At least I'll have some people to trace. But I really had a trust. So you're the person who made me buy land. And I paid for it and forgot about it. Then he's one who, I saw emails, I'm like, oh, there was land, oh my goodness. Even the lawyer, I was going to pay for all of it. She said, you can't pay for all of it.
No,
but
don't
I
pay.
think she said, leave some, but oh
Pay-
my
pay
goodness.
when the process is
And I
done.
came with Althea and
Yes, I
signed
remember, yeah, you
immediately
guys
her
signed
name.
together,
Oh yeah. I remember,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to make sure you see the documents,
Thank you
make sure
so much.
so that if there's issues, we can go
We
sort them
better
out.
make sure there are no issues. And I'm so grateful. I didn't know even you were part of Goshen. I saw you on social media.
It happens.
I was like, Allah, which is the undercover guy here.
Hey, well,
Wow,
our team is
thank you
solid.
so. Your team is very solid. Richie has many firsts.
Yes.
So
Yes.
these are your registry index maps.
Wow.
So if someone ever sells you land and they can give you certified copies.
You
of
see
your
now,
index,
I can nobody ever saw me land.
Then-
I'm buying all the land from you.
it's
Just
not
find the
for me.
land and come.
Yes, so this will
Really?
show where your land is
Okay.
relative to the neighborhood and Kaputi South. That's what these are. And then this is a list of everything that's in there from Council Mura. Shout out to Andrew Mura, our lawyer, one of our most consistent lawyers. He handled this process for you. And those are the,
Angela Wamiru and Althea Wamiru.
make sure the names are spelled right.
They are. Me, I'm crying, so I don't know. Somebody better check. Yeah, I want just to weep now.
Yeah, and so inside you have all the accompanying documents. This is a registration receipt from the Ministry of Lands, right? To prove that we did it right. Those are the transfer forms. These are actually what effect the transfer of property from one party to the next, right? And the board resolution authorizing Goshen Acquisitions to transfer the property from its name to you guys. That's required by the Ministry of Lands. This is a stamp duty payment receipt, right? So we did declare exactly what you paid. We don't under declare, so you assure that your taxes were paid for the stamp duty. And the Land Control Board consent, letter of consent to transfer to you guys. The application form, so you know it wasn't out of nowhere. And this goes along with the registry index maps. This is your certified copy of mutation form, right? Which shows your two properties which are down here, and it matches the registry index map. So everything is here, complete documents. Anyone ever challenges your ownership or how we produce the parcels,
They can't.
you're good to go.
You see why you're the right person to buy the land from?
Thank you so
thank
much.
you,
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
but that is good because land is a big problem in this
No,
nation.
it's a
So it is good that
it's
we.
a serious product. So
So grateful.
any issues, please let us know.
There would be no
Welcome to
issues.
Imbuko.
We need to go. When are we going to go to Imbuko?
Yes.
We need to go. It's near the Amboseli. Is it near
Just
the
before,
park?
about 45 kilometers before Amboseli National Park,
Yeah.
on the Oloitoktok Highway. I mean, look at that. They bought 5 years ago,
We don't
sight
know.
unseen.
You've not even been to see your
Because we
land.
trust him. You see, that's the thing. It's the power
We're-
of trust
we're so
and
grateful,
relationships,
yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
That honestly, how is Solo going to mess you up? And then just knowing he's a man of integrity. And he really is. So why would I bother? It's like I have peace. Total peace.
That's really,
Total peace, without a doubt.
encouraging to hear.
No,
Thank you. We don't take it for granted.
you do, Solo. You're an amazing
Thank you,
young
thank you.
man who's really proven himself.
Yes.
And you're the only reason that I own land.
In Kenya.
Yes, I was never going to. I was like, I can't deal with those
First
guys. How?
piece of land she's
How will
ever
I deal
bought.
with that? Then we have to curse people, we have to pray, we have to destroy others, we have to do things you never do. Because you can't take my life savings,
Yes.
I just disappear. And then I told me that the land has 5 titles. Well, exactly what does that mean? And then again, I can't have a heart attack. How do you have a heart attack on a property? No, I want to live long. Let's invest in other things. Until I met Solo. What do you mean?
Your daughter, you've got a wonderful daughter who makes it possible.
Yeah, small.
Small, huh? That's perfect.
Nice.
This size, one size up.
This is
One size up,
amazing.
eh?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
fits.
no, yours one size
It
up.
won't close, but it's okay.
What medium?
I love it. Nice. I love it. Very nice.
Wonderful.
Own land in
Can we
Kenya.
take photos of you holding your
We
title
own
and send
land
them
in
to
Kenya. Yes.
I own land in Kenya.